I love Digital Extreme's lack of detail to things. When you look at the release date for Dante Unbound, available on all platforms as to be determined. This is their weekly update. It says to be determined. They didn't go back and update it to say it's coming on the 27th of March. Yeah, well done. But that's not what we're here for. St. Patrick's Day Corpus Weekend Alert finale from March 15th. Today at 11 AM ET. I will admit, it's about 2:30. I may have missed this by just a bit. Until the 25th of March at 11 AM ET, you can get a hold of... Let's just put it this way instead, because it's much easier to use an image so you can actually see it. The Rapier skin. So let's actually just jump in and grab this thing really quickly. Started 14 days ago for this whole event, and I will be 1000% honest and transparent with this one. I didn't do any of the other alerts prior to this. I have waited for this one, and there it is. Can't really see it, but it is a mobile defense, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's written right at the top. Why did I second guess that one? On Europa. It should be a fairly quick mission, and it... I forgot you did that. Let's just do this and get it done. I won't make you suffer through the whole gameplay. If something happens, I will bring you back. Otherwise, it's basically just a standard... Well, technically that still works. Before anybody bitches about that, I just missed. If anything special happens, I'll bring you back. Otherwise, it's just a normal defense mission, level 35 and above. I really want to call this thing the Tributaker, by the way, but I have no idea how that's supposed to be pronounced because Warframe just keeps making up words, so we'll just go with, there's the new Rapier skin. Let's take a look at it. At the minute, there are two skins. The TennoCon 10-year anniversary thing they decided to do last year. That just looks absolutely amazing, to be fair. This should have been a 10-year anniversary weapon. Not a skin. I'm sick of saying that word. A weapon. Instead, we just got a skin. Doesn't look too bad. Ah. So that's what the Distresser looks like normally. Okay. It completely changes the handle. Like, every single aspect of it. That does not look bad at all. And for the record, this is the colours it's supposed to be. Kind of expected it to look like that. Yeah, I expected it to look exactly like that. Instead, it looks like this. Still kind of blunt-ended, but it's not green. I really thought this thing was going to be green. And you can tell that that's the actual colour of it, because that's the colour of it in the image. Oh, and I don't have any colours on this. So you know what that means? Yep, that was hard. Just change one colour and it's green. Because St. Patrick's Day. Technically, 17th is St. Patrick's Day. So for St. Patrick's Day actually happening, this thing will be around and available in-game until the 25th at 11 AM ET, in which point hopefully the Dex Nakana will come. News on that would have been great, but Digital Extreme are keeping that tight-lipped. Actually, this thing does not look too bad, and yep, you guessed it. I did in fact make Revenant look just like he's supposed to in that imagery. It looks... I like the fact they've put battle damage on the actual blade. Yeah, okay, it's not an amazing detail, but it doesn't have to be, as long as it's got a little bit of battle damage to it, a little bit of wear and tear. If you remember the story, Warframes have slept for thousands of years. None of their weapons are new. Even when you build it from the foundry, it still comes with a little bit of wear to it. Which is great. I always kind of love that touch. And this, yeah, if that was perfect, just shiny chrome effect, I would have hated that. This thing, I'm not going to turn around and say what I usually do. I wish it was a weapon. Because I do. I really wish they would stop making skins for everything and turn around and finally give us a... I got that perfect earlier, actually. I'll just throw it on over the end. And it looked trippy when I went round the end. But then a motorbike went past, so I had to start again. And I've tried a few times, and I cannot get it to work perfectly. because it just starts to move a little bit too fast. It was like the perfect speed, and oh, that's probably the closest I've got. Yes, okay. Revenant's wrist looks a little bit weird here, I will admit that, but okay, not bad. It's not a bad looking skin. But I've got to say it. I can't not say it. Flying mustaches aside. Yeah, that's exactly what my brain went to right there. Flying mustaches. Flying mustaches aside. This thing would have made a better weapon than it does a weapon skin. As always, they just seem to have these great ideas and then go, nah, I think it would be better if we just made it into a skin because it would just be easier for us. And sometimes it really isn't. Sometimes it really is just a case of, why would you go into such detail of putting in weathering and battle damage on the end of the blade when you could have just turned it into an actual weapon? Because all the mapping has been done for this thing to be in the game, even as a skin. All they have to do is give it parts, throw those parts behind alerts that can come back every St. Patrick's Day, that can hold an event that brings this thing back every single year. Or they can sell it in the marketplace for 1 credit every single year. The rest of the year it's just not available. Instead, a skin. And come on, somebody's gone into great detailing length on this for it to be a skin, a cosmetic item. And that is sadly just one of those things that kind of happens in Warframe recently, and it's getting to be really annoying. And if you are wondering how I got him to wander off doing this, I have absolutely no idea, but if you know how that happened, let me know, because I would love to be able to repeat this. Revenant's gone a bit rogue. Yep, he's actually going to take this weapon and he's running away with it. So let's just leave him to run away with that. Yes, it's available from now until the 25th of March. Get it while you can, otherwise it won't be back until next year. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.